Am I the asshole? For yelling at my husband for asking the temperature of the soup. My husband and I just got back from a trip where I contracted a nasty bacterial infection in my chest and my sinuses. I don't think I've ever felt that sick before. I'm still sick but no longer feel like I'm dying. Yesterday in the morning I made my famous Get Better Soon soup that I only make when someone in the family or friends circle is sick. Chopping and slicing and general cooking stuff wiped me the F out. But it was so worth it. Husband was at work and I wanted soup. No big deal. We often bring his mom food since she lives nearby and we like to help spend time with her. When my husband came home to me laying on the couch much like a dead fish lays on the beach, he declared the soup smelled amazing and then asked me to put some in to-go containers for him and his mom to eat. I just looked at him and very slowly and very quietly said, I'm still really sick. And I'm the one who had to make the soup. It really took a lot out of me. Can you please do it yourself? I did not succeed in keeping the annoyance out of my voice. He said yes, also a little annoyed. As he approached the stove he asked, do you think it's hot enough for us to eat right away? Or will I have to heat it up when I get there? And then I lost it. I yelled. I couldn't help myself. I was so annoyed and shocked at his first question. I really couldn't handle how incredibly incompetent this new question was. I said, give me a break. Please Lord, you have to be kidding me. You are a grown man. With hands. And a brain. You cannot be asking me about the temperature of something you're standing over. Tell me you're fucking with me. He was standing there shocked and a little hurt. I felt bad. But not that bad. All he had to do was ladle the soup into the to-go containers. He'd be able to feel the heat through the container. Or he could have tried it. Or he could have done literally anything other than ask me that question. Stick your wing wong in there for all I care. He really didn't say much. Just packed up the soups. And left. Everything is fine. He seems to have chalked it up to she's sick and in a bad mood, which he's not wrong and has forgotten about it. I did not apologize. Nor has he asked or seemed like he needed one. Everything's all good, but I told my mom this story and she said I was a jerk and should apologize. So, am I the asshole? Listen, I would be pissed for him sharing soup with anyone else I made while sick, not the asshole. Not the asshole. I'm actually more shocked that he took the soup for him and his mother when you're the one sick and had to make it yourself. They're both healthy and feeling fine. Why couldn't they make their own dinner and leave the feel better soon soup leftovers for the person who's actually sick? Selfish and inconsiderate sobs if you ask me. I'm assuming this may not be the first time he's added to the mental load, so not the asshole. Side note, I've made it a habit when I feel like I'm stressed or sick or just don't want to make any more choices. And I've lived with guys my whole life. By literally saying I don't want to make any more choices, so it's up to you. This usually helps them from asking anything else. Lol. Also hope you're feeling better. Can I have the recipe for the soup? Not the asshole. There is no apology needed. He knows he deserved how you reacted. Not the asshole. I hate this. I have literally had people WHO or holding a smartphone ask me the time before when I am not holding my phone. It's infuriating. Him chalking it up to you being sick and in a bad mood is also him being an asshole. You may have overreacted, but it was a stupid question. That's the root issue here. Not your illness. Not the asshole. And I hope he didn't take so much soup that you would need to make more to have enough to take you through to recovery. I mean, you shouldn't really yell at him. But asking you to put the soup into to-go containers is so ridiculous that I'm guessing there's a whole pattern of weaponized incompetence and acting like you're his mommy, so I'm gonna go with not the asshole. Unless I'm wrong about that. Not the asshole. Do not apologize for calling him out on his weaponized incompetence. It matters not that you didn't feel well. He's an adult human being with a presumably functional brain. Do you have to adjust the shower water for him? No? Then he can figure this out for himself. I don't understand how you women put up with so many incompetent fucking men. Good God. My ex-husband asks every year what day of the week Thanksgiving falls on. If he did so while I was ill, or stole my soup to feed his mother. OMG. He took soup that you made while sick to his mother. Soup you made to help with your illness. I don't like this dude. At all. I don't care what you said to him. He declared the soup smelled amazing and then asked me to put some in to-go containers for him and his mom to eat. Did he take care of you at all? Don't apologize to him. I hope this is a story that's out of character for him. Otherwise, why bother? Not the asshole. He was behaving like an idiot one. For asking you to package the soup for him while you are sick and laying down, and 2. For asking the dumbest question ever about temp. You could have been nicer, but honestly I'd have been hella annoyed too. Not the asshole. I laughed. What are you doing with my husband? I hope you feel better soon. NTA. I don't see a reason for you to apologize. I wouldn't make a deal out of it though. Give him a big wet kiss and maybe he will be more understanding when he contracts a nasty bacterial infection in his chest and sinuses. Not really. Or maybe really. It's a fleeting though. I call it well soup. Not the asshole. The bar is in hell. Tell him to go to mommy's house and stay there forever. At least then the next time you're sick some freeloaders won't steal your soup. Not the asshole. Why is he taking soup that you made for yourself? Because you're sick. For him and his mother. If he couldn't make the soup himself, then he shouldn't be asking for any of it. Not the asshole. You made me blow my drink out my nose when I read stick your wing-wong in there for all I care. He is a grown-up, he can figure it out on his own. Not the asshole. Does he need help tying his shoes too? This incident sounds like the straw that broke the camel's back. It was a dumbass question, but I don't really feel like it warranted such a vitriolic response. If you're mad about something else besides this or how sick you feel and you use this incident to get out your frustrations, that's also not a good way to handle it. This sub has a really bad habit of excusing shitty behavior from women just because there is a man who's receiving it in the stories. Not the asshole. I would have probably gone YTA for the strong reaction if it was just the temp question. But asking you to put the soup in containers when you're sick and put all that work into making it made me so mad. So I get it. They need to learn from these instances. It's so unattractive when they are so useless. I mean, not the asshole, but what are you gonna do when his mommy gets sick from the soup made by a sick person? Not the asshole. I feel annoyed by him just hearing you relay this. He should be caring about you first and foremost. But his second question was completely benign and didn't warrant that sort of response. Not the asshole. You tell a good story, wing-wong snort. Not the asshole. You made soup while sick and the first thing he thinks about is his mother's portion and whether it's going to be hot enough for his liking? What happened to caring about you and your well-being? How can you possibly be the here? Has your mother always told you to put other people's feelings before yours? Info: if he yelled the exact same things to you at any point, would you want an apology? Not the asshole. Because for one, you are sick and he asked a sick person to fix TP-Go containers for too healthy way to get people sick. But also you need to rest. And 2. What idiot can't check the temperature of the food in front of them? My older brother acts like this, but the rest of us have started responding sarcastically because my gosh, is it annoying. I hope you get better soon.